Hello and welcome to this week's edition of CTN Community Update. We begin with a big honor for two local men who are credited with saving the life of another man on Halloween. 23-year-old Jason Brayton was walking a roommate's dog near 99th Avenue and Coon Rapids Boulevard extension when the dog aggressively pulled him and he fell on a signpost sticking out of the ground. The sign impaled him in the upper thigh. He managed to go 40 feet to the side of the road and flagged down two passing motorists who helped control the bleeding until first responders arrived.
I've done a lot of thanking to both of them personally already, and I'm just really grateful to have the opportunity here to say it publicly amongst everybody, the mayor, and everybody in the city of Coon Rapids, that these men saved my life. I will be eternally grateful for them, and I'm glad that you and the city are giving them an award for their service.
Both Good Samaritans, Brian Hiltner and Daniel McKee, were presented with the Citizens Award of Merit on Tuesday night. All three men reunited at Brayton's parents' home in Anoka just days after the freak accident. The City Council tabled action this week on an appeal of a Planning Commission decision to deny plans for a self-storage facility near Port Riverwalk. Green Partnership LLC wants to construct a 66,000 square foot self-storage facility near Coon Rapids Boulevard and the Coon Rapids Boulevard extension. The proposal calls for 10 single-story buildings along with a 6-foot high vinyl privacy fence along Coon Rapids Boulevard. The Planning Commission denied the project last month, ruling it doesn't comply with standards of the River Rapids Overlay District. The City Council is taking the matter under advisement as it analyzes new information brought forward by the applicant this week. Police have a warning for gym goers just in time for all those New Year's resolutions. Fitness clubs are a popular target for thieves. Police receive theft reports from gyms a few times a week. Wallets, electronics, and car keys are often the first to get swiped. Police say thieves will enter clubs, sometimes by using a free trial pass, and steal items off wall hooks or from lockers. Some even use bolt cutters to break through locks. And if you think your car is a safer spot for your belongings, police warn that gym parking lots are a common target as well.
Try at your very best to leave all of your property at home. I know it's difficult in this day and age. You want your credit card, you want your cell phone, those types of things. But if it is at all possible, the only thing you should probably have is your vehicle key and maybe keep it on you.
If you must bring your belongings, keep them with you while you work out. Police also encourage you to talk to your health club and ask what is being done to protect patrons. They also say members themselves should push for stronger security measures for their protection. Red bags are popping up on fire hydrants throughout the city, and that has some people wondering why it's happening. City crews recently covered about 125 hydrants with plastic bags to protect them during the winter months. Left uncovered, road salt finds its way into the nuts and bolts of the hydrants, and over time, it can cause the caps to jam up.
It is. This is the first year we've done it. A couple cities started a few years earlier. It's a real cheap service. The bags are $1.28, and we bagged about 125 of them.
If the hydrant is needed, firefighters can simply slice open the bag and use it as usual. The bags are on hydrants near county roads because they typically get salted the most. The gift-giving season is here, and new phones and tablets are on many wish lists, which makes it a great time for the Anoka County Library to launch a new and improved upgrade to its e-reader app. CTN's Jennifer Anderson checks it out.
Thousands of items pass through the Northtown Library each day. Thousands more are just a tap away. Cloud Library is the app that allows Anoka County Library users to read and listen to items on their phone or tablet.
It's the way the world is changing.
Collections Strategies Manager Andrew Wiley says people have checked out more than 200,000 digital items using the app this year.
Libraries are changing and growing with the times. We're known for physical materials, and people come in and get books still every day, but allowing people to have digital access to our materials is very important to us.
Now, Cloud Library is launching a big upgrade, and Anoka County Library is the very first in the world to try it out.
It's been something that a lot of libraries have been asking for, and we're very excited to be doing the first rollout of it.
Wiley says expect better searching abilities and an all-around easier-to-use design.
The feature I'm really excited about that I know patrons have been asking for is a way to, when you're in a book such as The Diary of a Wimpy Kid, you can link straight to the whole series with one click instead of having to search by title.
The changes could make digital checkouts a good fit for even more library users.
It's one of those things where the easier this app is to start, the better it's going to be for everybody to use.
For CTN Update, I'm Jennifer Anderson.
The Anoka County Library hosted a launch party late this week to celebrate the release of the upgrade, which is now available to download for free from the Google Play or Apple Store. Just search for Cloud Library. You will need your Anoka County Library card and PIN to log in. And another kind of upgrade is coming to more libraries in Anoka County. This is an automated material handling system. Right now, the Northtown and Rum River locations both have one, which process and sort items automatically. The machine at Northtown moves between 4,000 and 5,000 items per day. The Anoka County Board recently approved 2 new automated material handling systems. They are headed to the Johnsville branch later this winter, and the new Centennial Library, which is currently being remodeled. A longtime Anoka County Commissioner took part in his final board meeting of his career this week. Jim Kordiak is retiring after 45 years of service to Anoka County residents, 13 of those years in corrections, and the past 32 years as a District 4 Commissioner, representing residents of Fridley and Columbia Heights. His colleagues voted to have him chair the final meeting of the year, a role that his father Al also filled many years ago.
Thank you, all of you, for your service. You have been a lot of fun. You've taken good care of me. All that you've done, and so many people have been so gracious and I've loved every minute of this, right up until the bitter end. And I thank you for all that we've done together to serve the county's interest.
And with that, Kordiak moved to adjourn the meeting and got a standing ovation from everyone in the boardroom. Then he got in his car and headed to Florida, the place he'll now call home in retirement.
Sharon has always strived to provide excellent service to the City Council, staff, and citizens of Coon Rapids.
A similar scene at the Coon Rapids City Council meeting this week as the city's finance director bid farewell. Mayor Jerry Cook read a proclamation in honor of Sharon Legg's retirement at year's end. Legg has been the city's finance director since 1994 and has been credited with helping the city achieve a high bond rating and numerous financial awards. She says she's been thinking about retirement for a few years and now she's finally ready.
The grand plan is not that grand. The grand plan is going to be kind of life as usual, except that I'll get to go on a few more trips, see my grandbaby on the West Coast, and my other son is on the East Coast. And in January, I'm going to just take a little trip to New Mexico.
In addition to visiting family and national parks, Sharon plans to spend more time at her cabin and being active, swimming, canoeing, snowmobiling, and working in her garden. She also plans to volunteer. We certainly wish Sharon all the best in her retirement. Santa Claus will soon travel the world in his high-flying sleigh with Rudolph leading the way. But did you know Santa also likes to travel on ice skates?
Merry Christmas!
Santa made a brief stopover at the Coon Rapids Ice Center on Sunday evening before heading back to the North Pole. Even though his reindeer are fueling up and practicing their takeoffs and landings, Santa still knows how to travel fast. During the event, the jolly man on skates asked children what they wanted for Christmas. He also handed out candy canes. This is the 8th year he's skated into Coon Rapids, so close to the holiday.
Well, when Santa comes to Minnesota, Santa knows how to skate, and he enjoys skating. He loves getting out there and skating with all the kids.
More public skating events will be offered each month of the new year at the Coon Rapids Ice Center. The first will be Skate with a Superhero on January 6th. Don't forget to bring along your costume. During this season of giving, thousands of donations are making the holidays brighter for children across the area. The Toys for Joy organization held its annual toy and food distribution this week at the Anoka Armory. Families in need were able to stop in and pick up Christmas gifts for their children at no cost. Volunteers help personalize the shopping experience for the families.
Well, I'm really hopeful that like when they get to go home and they open gifts on Christmas, instead of being limited to 1 or 2 gifts or gifts that are mostly just like basic necessities, they're walking away with toys and things that maybe their family wouldn't have been able to afford.
Toys for Joy was founded in 1986 and is operated by the St. Paul Area Association of Realtors. Along with donations, fundraisers throughout the year generate money for the program. Toys for Joy helps about 4,000 children each year. Congratulations to all of those folks. Job well done. That's going to bring us to the end of today's show. A quick programming note, we will not be doing a CTN update next Friday, December 28th, due to the holidays. Our next show will start airing on Friday, January 4th, so be sure to join us then. In the meantime, have a great Christmas and a safe New Year's celebration, and we'll see you back here in 2019.